What the fuck?
Yeah, I've hit start. Don't you worry. We're gonna get going. We're gonna
A bunch of complainers already.
Jay.
Oh no, that's Jay. He's trying to start shit.
Right, let's go. Oh, thank you, Josh. Took me a couple of seconds to work that one out.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Across the Pond. I'm Josh, the Vaping Jedi. I am joined by my not so lovely co-host Adam from Cloud Cartel UK. Angela is still on hiatus. They are dealing with some personal family-ish things. So, everyone, reach out, send your love. I'm sure her and Nick and the family could use it. But yeah, how about I just so it's been a thing I've noticed, and I want to carry on because it's an appropriate thing to do. I would like to have chat and us take a moment of silence to remember Queen Elizabeth II. She was a tough old woman, but she seemed to have an amazing sense of humor, and the whole cutting cakes with swords thing. Forget about it. So God bless the Queen, and God save the King.
So weird saying that.
In my 35 years, it's been the Queen of England. And
I think, yeah, it is. It's interesting when they say King Charles. I instantly think medieval times.
right, you think of King Charles II.
Yeah, and it's a
But
sad time. We're in 10 days of mourning, so everything's gone black at the moment. Even if you go on like BBC, everything that's turned black. Everything. If you go around London, it's just pictures of the Queen everywhere. Every billboard possible has the Queen's photos on it. It's sad. It's
I was watching a little bit of the proclamation and the ascension to the throne this morning, and well, quite obviously a 5-hour delay, but
yeah.
And you could see it's Prince William, right? You could see Prince William and the Prime Minister and everybody standing behind King Charles, and everybody just looks so somber, and like the life has just been sucked out of the room. I know most Brits can be fucking boring and not show any emotion, but this you could feel the emotion pouring off of these people that just doesn't happen here. I mean, our presidents, some of them have been really freaking great.
I'm trying. Leave me alone.
Trying to have a serious conversation and you're talking about this.
I had to put it up. The thing is, go on, you go first. Go on.
So, like I was saying, a lot of the times that doesn't happen here in the United States because our presidents only serve 2 terms, so a total of 8 years. She sat on that throne. She reigned supreme for 73 years, 70
Yep.
years, whatever it was.
She was 21.
It's just absolutely amazing to me. The emotion, seeing. Good to know, Birdman. Good to know. Obviously, my interest in the country has been, more peaked over the last year and a half since we've started doing this show.
Yeah.
But I remember, learning in school about the monarchy and this, that, and the other, and it's absolutely amazing. It really is. And she has. There was a clip that she poked a joke at Eisenhower, I think, about I think she called us traitors, and
Probably.
it was something about you may have won that war, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was hilarious.
She was a funny woman, really funny woman. But what people, the one thing that annoyed me is there was quite a few things that have been brought up, especially on TikTok, of people laughing and cheering that she died. But even if you weren't a royalist, like, I love the royal family because I just love it. It's living history, really. But it's still someone's nan. It's still someone's mum at the end of the day.
Right.
And if it was flipped around the other way, you'd be pretty pissed if your nan died and I started laughing or taking the piss then. She 21, she came to the throne in a man's world and basically nailed it. The problem that you got, especially, is very somber because it's a quick turnaround. Literally, your mum dies. Is like, right, come on, you need to go. You're like, fuck, no time to mourn. So we're in 10 days of mourning at the moment. So it's all. It's very weird. Like, T got very upset. I was upset about it because it's a weird state of affairs. I'm not going to be around to see another queen, and unless he dies, unless William dies and George dies, then it goes to the sister. I can never remember Queen Charlotte. That'll be the only time that I would ever see another queen. It's just going to be weird to have a king because everything's going to change. Our money's changing, our passports are changing, our stamps are changing, army uniforms are changing.
Really?
Yeah.
The uniforms themselves.
Yeah, the police uniforms are going to change as well because they've all got ER on them. Elizabeth Regina. So it's just now good. I can't remember what Charles. I can never remember what his insignia is. So everything's going to change. So it's going to take several years for the money to go out of circulation. But it's going to be weird not seeing the Queen at Christmas. Yeah, same as Australia as well. And you hear some interesting shit about, like, people getting pissed because she was a colonizer, but in her whole reign she never colonized the country.
Right.
That pretty much. So there's a lot of shit going on, but that's the internet for you.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Look where Maggie Thatcher died. Even though she pissed off a lot of people, some of the shit that was said to her. But yeah, freaking, we got a new prime minister. 2 days later, the Queen died. It's been a bit of a roller coaster in this country.
Your prime minister did it. It was prime minister Truss in the bathroom with a candlestick. I don't know.
It's she's an interesting one, but obviously I don't talk politics, so we won't go into it. But it was a mad run, but she's only going to be there for a short period of time. She's only two.
That really good segue. I've seen a lot of people calling Charles a placeholder king because he's ascended to the throne at such an older age that they don't know how long he's going to be around for, and then comes William, right?
The thing that's going to be scary, especially with Charles, is Charles always was a very political person.
Really?
He loves his politics and he gets involved. Well, roundabout ways that he can get involved. Now he's in charge. There is talk that he's going to be getting more involved, which is a scary, scary thought to have. Not that I really care.
I thought it was prohibited that the royal family get into local
they can take
politics.
they can not local politics, government politics. Queen says jump, they go how high, pretty much.
Yeah.
She's above them all. So that's the only thing that I'm worried about, because he's very much loving his politics.
It's definitely an odd time for sure.
So watch this space. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah. Sorry, I was going to...
Yes, fuck off.
I'm just happy Charles doesn't do prostate exams.
Oh. So what have you been up to the last couple of weeks?
Oh, I've been very, very busy, as per usual, trying to get this uni shit out of the way. So I've got my last little bit to do. Sorting out Expo, which has just become mental.
That's only, a few weeks away now, isn't it?
Yeah, under a month. And every time I backstock, I tried to separate backstocking for Expo, backstocking for the shop, backstocking 4 shops, and then the shops go, and then the backstocking from the website goes. So I start dipping into my Expo stash, and yeah, it's I'm catching up. So that's been taken up a lot. What else? Little man is just becoming an absolute feral child.
Oh, he's yours.
It's the nicest way of put. Don't get me wrong, he's lovely, but he's found his voice. He's found a lot of things, and he's a proper handful. Was that a funeral today? That was kind of upsetting today. One of Cairo's godfather's wife fell over, banged her head, and died of septic shock.
Wow.
So that we had a bit of a sad day today. So apart from that, what else have we done? Been pissing about with a new little YouTube venture, which I've been going down, which I won't say anything more about at the moment. Extremely non-vape related, and no, it's not an OnlyFans because no one will pay for that shit. What else have I been doing? I've been sorting out some more graphic design stuff. I've been spending lots and lots of money. Do you know what? I've got to be honest.
You gotta spend money to make money, right?
Well, it's not even about making money. It's just making shit look half decent. It's like I was laughing with one of the other guys that's going to Expo, and some of these stalls are like $3,500 up, say 10 grand.
Good Lord.
Me, I've got a stall, and just to get it to look presentable, some like things with my logos on it, some displays and that. I've had to spend quite a bit of money. So to actually be able to do a whole big shebang, like you've got your own like backdrops and shit, it's so expensive. So I've just been spending lots of money and looking at new cameras. And just being non-stop really, and going on. I'm on my diet, which is great fun. Oh, it's fucking amazing! I love dieting. So, the other day I ate a carrot. In my day, I ate a carrot, a breast of chicken, 3 Brussels sprouts, 4 string beans, and a boiled egg. That's all I ate all day.
In a pear tree.
Yeah. My ass was singing like no man's business after all that. Fucking boiled eggs and Brussels sprouts. It was good tasting, though.
I feel bad for the woman and child you live with.
Yeah, he produces just as bad, if not worse, smells than me. So the poor missus has to deal with all that. But yeah, so no, that's what sort of spurred on the topic for this episode, because it's made me evaluate. I've done a bit of self-evaluation, should we say, to try and
Our little boy's growing up.
has to be done, mate. I've realised I'm burning myself out, and I've had. We'll get into that later. But anyway, Josh, what have you been up to this past week? Stop me rambling.
If it's not one thing, it's another. When it rains, it pours. If anybody knows the pest control industry, knows that the summertime, or I mean, just in general, if you spend any time outdoors, you know that you get all more manners of bugs and pests and whatnot in the few months of the summer than you do throughout the rest of the year. So we've been it's been extremely busy at work. I have a bunch of man children that I have to manage and make sure they actually show up for work. On top of that, talking about spending money, we're having to buy probably a new car, and I spent money because I wanted to. I upgraded my phone because the new iPhone came out. God damn it. But had to spend even more money because Jen broke the screen on her phone, and yeah, didn't work.
You just been going out, just handing, just take it.
It was literally. So we still owed $250 on the phone, so we couldn't upgrade it until we paid off that money. So I'm calling around to a bunch of repair shops, and everybody's quoting me between $280 and $350 to repair the screen.
For a screen on a phone?
Yeah.
Shit, that's expensive. You not thought about going on YouTube and doing it yourself?
Oh, fuck with that. I replaced the glass on the cameras.
Yeah.
Like 6 months ago. That's about as far as I want to go.
So you ended up having to spend the money.
Yeah, so I mean, it was cheaper to just pay off the $250 to get her a brand new phone.
Bloody hell.
Then spend $300 plus to repair it, and just in 4 months she gets a new phone anyway. So yeah, I mean, YouTube channel still taking a back seat, which kind of sucks because I've got a lot of ideas floating around in my head, and a bunch more stuff starts coming across the desk and in the mail, and who the fuck? I have no idea who that is. Now my Instagram's going crazy. Yeah, it's just been busy. We're looking forward to getting away for a weekend next month. Heading to Disney again. Just me and the wife for a few days for her birthday weekend. Tom Lyford's in the house. What's going on, Tom? Anybody who doesn't know who Tom Lyford is, he is the man behind Masshole Vapors. He makes some amazing liquids. So go hit him up on Instagram or Facebook if you guys are interested in checking out his wares. Duchess is in the house.
Time Lord's in.
Time Lord has turned into the Link Lord.
Good man. Thank you, mate.
But I don't know. You might be trying to clean up your bad habits new, old, bad, whatever they happen to be. I'm trying desperately to hold on to them.
No, it was a sort of, I suppose you say, a journey of self-realization. I think is probably quite an appropriate way of putting it. Yeah, I think we spoke about it last week. I found out that I am fat and I need to lose weight, and that I am burning the candle at both ends, and I'm burning myself out. So
That's the biggest thing, is the burnout.
yeah, I got so bad. You know what? I'm always very forgetful anyway, but it was just getting to the point of where I couldn't remember anything. I couldn't even concentrate on conversations. Like T would be telling me stuff, and I'd be like, "What did you just say?" And it got so bad, and then I stopped taking my vitamins and minerals and running on really high caffeine coffee and sleeping a hell of a lot less than I really need to. So it took me it took me a while to sort of sit back and think about the habits that I actually had. So I thought it'd be interesting for us, both of us, and chat just to get into it about habits in general. Because you've got good habits, you've got bad habits, you've got weird habits, and different sorts of things. So I thought, once you get rid of all your bad habits, what is there left? That is very true. Sometimes what you think is a bad habit isn't actually a bad habit. So I found out that I have quite a few bad habits. So
See, and herein lies the thing. You don't realize you have a bad habit until your significant other tells you.
or you ask.
I've not gone that far.
Yeah. See, Stu says one. When he started vaping, he's quit chewing his nails. My hands are horrendous for chewing nails and picking shit around. So that's another habit I need to get rid of. Because especially when you're doing like up and closey stuff, like filming install videos, and you ever look at your hands, you're like, fucking hell, it looks like it's been through a mixer. Because I inherently sit there and just pick.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I don't even know I'm doing it. So, yeah, my big one for me was swearing.
Oh, don't get me started on that. I have a 2.5-year-old, almost 3-year-old parrot for a child.
See, we've got to be careful in this country because if our kids get caught swearing, we get pulled in.
Really?
Yeah. And T would go, you swearing again, did I? She was like, you just said fuck like 3 times. Oh, shit, really? Oh, now I've just said shit. So that's one that I really got to pull back on, is the swearing, because I can have such a potty mouth. It's not a good one.
That's the biggest one for me, guaranteed, is the swearing. Thankfully, 10 years ago now, I gave up smoking, which was a bad habit, and now I just have a habit of buying things.
And even that in itself, it's really not. Especially when you get into buying shitloads of different devices. Like I'm sitting here surrounded by about 20 bottles of liquids and about 8 devices.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different rabbit hole to go down.
What, you mean this rabbit hole?
Yeah, don't even start. Yeah. That rabbit hole. And then you start going down that rabbit hole, which gets really expensive. Oh, I think we got a Dutch 95% of life is bad habits. I need to change so much. See, the thing is just little things. Like I've started doing more of like trying to break the bad habits with good habits, just replacing shit. Like in the mornings, the best thing you can do is down water as soon as you get up, before you even get out of bed.
Yep.
Because I was reading some research, it gets your body moving and your digestion going first thing in the morning.
Yeah, because you've been in bed all night. You've been dehydrated.
So literally, I will down this before I get out of bed. Yeah, that's like twice the size as mine. So I've started doing that, making sure that I down water before I go to bed. Another big one that I've started doing now is not looking at my phone at least 45 minutes before I go to bed. They say an hour and a half before you go to sleep because of the blue light that sets off the chemicals in your brain, which is apparently makes you think that it's going to be light. It's meant to be daytime. So I've now resorted to putting my phone down and reading before I go to bed, which is it's proving difficult.
How many pages have you read?
In a week, I've done about 30 pages.
Notice how I didn't say chapters.
Yeah. Well, I've had the same book by my bed for as we spoke about, for 3 years, and I'm on page 20. So I think what's also helped is obviously I've realised I need to wear glasses because I can't fucking see, and actually reading in bed for 40 minutes before I go to bed, I'm out like a light straight away. Where I find I very much,
beforehand you were straining, like your eyes were straining
massively, and I was getting I don't get migraines anymore. I don't get headaches anymore, which I religiously on a monthly basis would get pounding migraines, which obviously I don't get now because of the water and the non-straining.
I've got an 11-year-old headache and an almost 3-year-old headache.
I've got to be honest. I don't want to touch wood, but I'm going to. I've been all right on that front because he just moans. He's not trouble at the moment, but he's going to be a year next month. So I'm guessing
that's crazy.
Yeah, 11th for next month he'll be a year old. It's flown by. But what I have noticed is over the past 3 months, the stress is starting to grow because he's starting to get into shit. Like my drawers. Yeah, ooh, open the drawers. Or he's behind me. If I'm on the computer, all you hear is or he's scratching the back of the chair. Or he's running over your toes. I've lost 2 toenails.
Oh yeah,
from those runners.
Oh, he's in one of those walkers running back and forth in the house, right?
But he runs like this.
Oh yeah,
full pelt, straight into you, bounces off you, bounces off the TV, fucking grabbing everything. So that stress level is starting to go up. So I think we're going to hit that stage pretty soon when I will be in your position having a couple of year-old headaches in a couple of years. But yeah, no, it's more I want to get on top of everything before he gets to that sort of age where I don't want to have to start worrying about myself, get myself in order before I have to start getting him in order. I don't want to tell him off about shit if I'm doing it as well. Oh, your oldest turns 30 in July. Turned 30 in July. Bloody hell. That's like 4 years younger than me. I'm 34, aren't I? Yeah. Don't. I had my 30th birthday twice. Have I told you this story?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had quite a few stuff.
Your wife will forever be known as the brain.
It's so bad. This is why I need to get on top of shit. I even asked her about, am I working tomorrow? What time am I working tomorrow? Was we meant to go out tomorrow? Shit. What time is it? You know what? I mean? Just stupid things. And it's just nothing was staying up there at all. What we got in chat?
That's Stu and Chris Doyle brought up the habit of speeding. That was one thing that I definitely broke out of many years ago, even before the kids. I just realized that first of all, it costs money, whether you're putting gas in the car or you're going to pay those tickets and fines.
I was a very road ragey driver up until.
I still absolutely love the highway finger.
But
I
I've
don't even
calmed
care if I'm
down.
in my marked work truck.
Yeah.
Somebody can right out the window.
See, I don't. I've resorted from effing and blinding getting out of the car to just pulling up next to him and staring at him. That's what I resorted to. But my road rage and my speeding stopped since having the little one. But I've realised since I've been more of a sensible driver, there's more dickhead drivers out there.
It's hard to road rage in a dadmobile.
Yeah, especially when some of that language that comes out and you're driving a 1.2 little van that struggles anything above 70. No, faster. He's sitting there trying to hold on for dear life as this thing's going down the road. But I quite enjoy driving as Stu said, he drives like an old person. I quite enjoy it now. 65 miles an hour to 67, whack on cruise control.
Yep.
Get 50 miles to the gallon, saving some money. You're not swerving in and out of traffic. It's quite nice. So what else have we got in chat? Oh, Stu's birthday's on Monday, so happy birthday for Monday, mate. Late Night Vape Show's 40 next March. What else we got? Welcome to childhood. Parenthood, not childhood. Sloan slowly unread books because he forgets what he reads. Yeah, it was very much. I read the same pages quite a few times, and still, yeah. No, I've started doing something which was kind of interesting. Started writing down all my habits and then marking whether they're good or bad. And fuck me, there's a lot of them. I'm on page 2 already.
How big are the pages?
Quite big.
Yeah, I mean, not to say that I don't have any bad habits, but they have definitely dwindled over the years. Still swearing, plain and simple. That's the biggest one, especially around the kid, because she's a little parrot. And honestly, to me, there is nothing funnier than a 2-year-old going "fuck."
Yeah, you don't need that.
She's so smart that she uses these words in perfect context.
But the thing is, you can't laugh because if you laugh, so that's funny. I'm going to say it a bit more.
Yep. Around the house, that's the biggest one. Also, I fucking hate like day-to-day chores. And one of my bad habits is just sit on the couch, forget they exist. I got a fucking dishwasher, dude. It does all the work for me. All I gotta do is put the dishes in the dishwasher. Hit the button. I'm too lazy to fucking do that.
Yeah. I know I procrastinate about doing shit.
No, I mean, another bad habit that I have is even though we've got full cupboards and a refrigerator full of food, I will still order food while I'm at work instead of bringing a lunch.
Yeah,
it's not like it's difficult because it was different when I was working nights or even with previous jobs where I was constantly out on the road. 90% of my time is spent sitting at a desk. I have time to shut my computer and shut my office door and eat lunch in peace and quiet and not have to listen to the old man fucking guy that I work with hemming and hawing about something. Because again, we manage man children.
Yeah.
And laundry. I know over there you guys have your washer in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So and you're on like a majority of your time is spent on the main living floor. So you've got your living room, your dining room, and the kitchen's right there behind your head.
Yeah, and the washing machine's there as well.
I live on the 3rd floor of an apartment building, and my washer and dryer are in the basement. So that is 4 floors, 4 sets of stairs that I have to go down and come back up every fucking time.
Yeah.
So yet again, another bad habit of mine as I leave for work in the morning, because I can just as easily carry a basket of clothes down the stairs, chuck it in the washer and hit the button, and then get in my truck and go. I walk right the fuck by it. And, you know, I will get pissed mostly at myself, 100% at myself, when Sunday night comes around and I don't want to do fuck all. I got to go downstairs and wash and dry clothes because I have nothing to put on my ass for the following week.
Yeah. I'm the same. I leave everything to the last minute. It's like if we have dinner and we don't have a dishwasher, but there's only 2 of us. So it's literally 2 plates, whatever we've cooked in, couple of utensils. That's it. And I go to the missus, leave it there, I'll wash it up. I'll do it after I've done this. And next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock at night. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it in the morning. So I get up at like extra early for work. It's like 4:30, 5 in the morning. I don't want to wash dishes. And then poor old T ends up doing it.
You're sitting at the table with a hot cup of coffee going, fuck, I don't want to go to work.
Yeah. So I know exactly what you mean. It's just like if I'd done it as when I should have done it after I've eaten, it takes 2 seconds because you leave those dishes, especially shit like porridge.
It gets stuck, and
that stuff goes like fucking cement.
Yeah, it's like brain matter. It'll harden like cement.
And you're thinking, for fuck's sake. And then I'm clumsy and I end up dropping shit. And the amount of bowls and plates and shit that I've smashed because I'm trying to scrub it and then I break it. So, mate, I am the same. So I've resorted to not thinking and just doing it.
Dude, that's exactly why I went out and bought the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, living in an apartment, we have a galley type kitchen. So it's like, you know, it would be 7 feet across if it were empty. But with the cabinets and the stove and everything, it's like you've got like 3 feet to walk through. So we can't fit a traditional dishwasher. I went out and bought a fucking countertop. Bam. Sits, and it's right on the side of the sink. It's so easy to pull the damn thing open, rinse something off, put it in. Does it get done? Fuck no, it doesn't. You get a mountain of dirty, nasty fucking dishes, and then it gets done because I don't want to do it. That is probably the worst habit I have as far as home goes, next to swearing, is chores.
Yeah,
I don't mind picking up the kids' toys and putting them away, only because I'm going to fucking step on them and I'm going to complain anyway. But when it comes to that, I just don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah, just seems like an effort.
Yeah.
But it's I've got to be honest, since when T first got pregnant, she got really bad sciatica. So for literally 2 weeks, I done the washing up, the cleaning, and all that lot. And literally by the end of the day, I was pissing sweat out of holes I didn't even know I could sweat through. And you're like, fuck, you do all this? So I started helping out a lot more. But then somehow I'm saying this, and she's sitting behind me, and I know she's probably looking at me and laughing, is that it sort of dwindled back as the months went on, and it started from like of a morning, I'll wipe the counters down and I'll sweep up and shit, to I'll wash my cup out and then leave it on the side. Do you know what I mean? So the chores sort of dwindled back to what I could probably get away with, subconsciously get away with.
Here's one, because I remember distinctly. She wouldn't allow you to have an actual coffee machine because you wouldn't clean it out.
Yep.
Do you clean it out?
Yep. I religiously clean it out. But what I have fallen back on, there is a but in there, is that I will clean out the filter in the morning, where I should freaking do it straight after I've had a coffee. Dump it out, wash out, everything's fine, because I've got the reusable filters.
Yep.
No, I'll have my coffee and fuck off to work. And then in the morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, oh, fuck, I've got to clean that shit out. And then there's like fucking coffee shit all over the fucking sink. I've missed the bin, so I'm effing and blinding, like angrily sweeping up. Yeah, for fuck. And there's always, I've got like flip flops on. I fucking miss, and there's like soggy bits of coffee between my toes. You know, for fuck's sake, she's trying to pick all that shit out. Oh, you think I should just fucking cleaned it last night after I had me coffee? But no,
right, you're kicking yourself in the ass.
Yeah.
And after all that effort, and then after all that swearing, you've had your coffee and you fucked off to work and still didn't clean it out.
Yeah.
Because you just cleaned it out so you could put more coffee in it.
Yeah. It's pretty much
that's why I like the little pods.
See, I was going to get one, but I do find it very therapeutic. Like taking it, opening it, filling it with water, putting the coffee in with a bloop, 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 wait for it to then bubble up, and then pour it out.
You still have to fill the water reservoir, and you still open the top. You're just putting a pod in.
Yeah, I just really like this little coffee machine that he got me. It's really nice scooping it out. I love it all in the morning because I do that as I have me water. And I fuck off and do something. So I know I've got 5 minutes to let it brew. And I come back and then my coffee's there. And I'm like, sweet, let's go. But then what I should do is once I've had my coffee, wash my cup up. And then wash the machine out.
But nope.
No. So there's lots of little bits like that I'm trying to sort of knock on the head, get rid of because it's... Because I stress myself out. And I go to work pissed off. Not anybody else, just at myself. You lazy cunt. You know what I mean? Just fucking pull your finger out.
And the bad habits lead to other bad habits. So my bad habit with not wanting to wash dishes leads me to not taking coffee in the morning, leads me to not taking lunch because there's a sink full of dishes and I need that knife or I need this or I need that. And fuck it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Because I went through a long period of just eating, especially when before me and T got married and that when I was living in Hammersmith and that I would just eat out all the time. Oh, that's fine. It's only 3 or 4 quid.
Yeah.
And it's all shit food. But then you do that like 2 times a day for like a month. And it's a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Where you spend a third of that, you could have fed you and your missus for the whole month and still have a bit of change left. See, I was the same. I've started doing meal preps, so I prep my meals for like the 4 days that I'm working. But now it's got to the point where I've got to make sure I wash up my the little containers. So I get to it and I've used the last one. I'm like, fuck, I've got to wash out 5 now. Where I should just at work after I've eaten. Do you know what? Wash it out. No. I'll wait till I get home. And it's after a long day of work or I've done other stuff. And I'm like, the last thing I want to do is fucking wash up. Because somehow when I wash up, it looks like I'm in the splash zone that's fucking SeaWorld. I'm covered from water here downwards. It's just water fucking everywhere. Soap suds everywhere. We've missed quite a lot in chat, actually. Before we carry on any further, what else have we got? I told myself to stop buying concentrates once I got to 500. Then it was 6. Let's see if 7 does it. But I don't know if I could classify that as a bad habit, a delicious habit. Chris's bad habit is he speeds everywhere he drives. But it's just because you've got a nice fast car, that's why. I'm good with not using any sort of profanity while I'm at work and find alternative means to get my point across. However, when I punch out for the day, the gloves come off. What else have we got? I went way too far up then. I wash dishes by hand. What is this dishwasher you speak of? Yeah, we didn't get a dishwasher. I wish I freaking did. Oh, Mallory's got one. People in today's body conscious society are obsessed with weight loss. My plan is to replace all the artificial sweeteners in the world with real ones, making the population fat, slow moving, and toothless.
Mallory, your comment has won the internet tonight. That's great.
Oh, yeah, I have cut out processed foods. I can hear her giggling behind me. I know she's a bit further behind because we're on a bit of delay, but God knows what she's laughing at. Yeah, I decided to cut out processed foods and try and eat a bit more organic-y foods. That was a fun one. I've had to cut out cheese.
No, I can't.
Well, it's not just for her. It's not just because I'm fatty, but because I've realised it really plays horrendous things with my guts. Horrendously. I could bottle it and sell it as some sort of weapon. It's that bad. It's not fun. So I've had to cut cheese out. So that includes pizza.
Oh, fuck all that.
See, we used to do one takeaway a month. We're going to cut that down to no takeaways at all anymore. I eat chewy sour candies before bed or in bed. Oh, I hate people that eat in bed. Tea occasionally is eating biscuits in bed, and there's nothing worse than getting crumbs in your bed and you roll over. Oh my God. She's freaking laughing behind me.
Jen is the exact same way.
Oh, so, does my nutting.
No. She hates crumbs in the bed, but neither one of us eat in the bed. It's all the little one, because when it's time to put her into pajamas, we bring her into the bedroom and change her, because all of her, we've got a thing with all her stuff in it, her nighttime stuff, and we don't realize it. We go about our day, about the rest of the night, and when we're ready for bed, we come in here, and I lay down, my head hits the pillow, I'm out like a fucking light. A bomb could literally go off in my bedroom right next to my head. I will not wake up. And she's sitting over there swearing about fucking crumbs in the bed.
Oh, do you know what? They're horrendous and they're painful. Do you know what the worst one is? A fucking digestive. Because it's not just that they're hard, is they multiply. You lay on them and they break up into even smaller bits.
Yeah, it ends up like grains of sand.
Did you hear what she just said? What did you just say? What? It's my fault.
Yeah, I never take food upstairs. You brought it up to me.
I brought it up to her, so it's my fault that there's crumbs in the bed. I'd hate sleeping with wee baby Seamus. Are you a biscuit muncher in bed? That's what I want to know. Oh, shit, sorry, that come out really bad.
Oh, good Lord.
There's a resounding yes from Wee Baby Seamus. Oh, Ern's saying a housefly buzzing around his room will wake him up from a dead sleep.
Nope, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
KVTV saying digestive always made me laugh since all food is digestive.
Yes, but have you had a digestive, Jay? Because they are phenomenal with coffee in the morning.
Even better is a chocolate digestive. Somehow just the smidgen, just a smattering of chocolate on top of it makes it so much better.
You need to send me some chocolate digestives.
Don't you worry. We do love a chocolate and a hobnob. Have I sent you hobnobs?
No.
They're even better than digestives. Like, you can get a pack like this and there's about 15 biscuits in it. I can sit down and I can demolish them in one sitting. It's like an OE digestive. Banging. We'll sort that out. What are you laughing at? I keep forgetting she's sitting behind me. Oh, see, KVTV sells hobnobs. Hobnobs are amazing. You just can't get enough of them.
He's never had a digestive, but he's had the Mexican version. They're called Marias. Of course, they would be called Marias. Oh, good Lord.
Fuck you, Sewer. There's a shadow under your nose. I'm trying. I'm trying. Man. It's not working. Yeah, they're taking a piss out of my bum fluff. See, I go through a stage where I think, no, I'm going to grow it. And I get to this stage and I'm like, no, you can't grow one. But then I'm at that crossroads saying, should I just fucking stick at it and see if something happens? I will actually wake up in the morning and look like Hagrid, just like proper beard, or do I just look like a prepubescent Mr. Miyagi, just flattering in the wind? It's been established it's a dirty Sanchez. That's pretty disgusting. You know what that is? Yeah, she's giggling behind me as well. Sloan, I can't grow a full beard, but was advised to just stop shaving. Eventually, it looks okay. I don't think this could ever look okay. Sloan's got that Gomez Adams stash going on.
I don't even want to know, because this happens every time. Something it's like, ooh, look at the bright light. We go off on a 10.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. But then I fucking shave it and I'm baby face. No, okay, do you know what? I can't fucking win. I might just try and get like, you got a comb over. Is there such thing as a comb under? Well, just great. Just have it sweeping underneath.
No, we can try for the monkey tail.
The monkey tail?
Just grow this, and then it comes up, and...
Yeah. Oh, what's this say? Not advice at all. I knew it looks like crumbs from desserts were left behind. Cheers. Such a dick.
See, that's what I absolutely love about our viewers, is they'll just sit here and just take the piss out of everybody.
It's not peach fuzz, it's called bum fluff. It's not quite peach fuzz.
Yeah, it hasn't graduated from fluff to fuzz.
Not quite yet. Yeah. And you know what? That is true. That is what's going to happen tomorrow morning. But I can't go up bed.
Hey, you know what? Shit, I can't either. This is about all I get.
But the thing is, if I could, I'd have like a Birdman beard. I would have the biggest beard possible. But it's not going to happen. My dad can't grow a beard, and he's in his 60s.
I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that because I'd end up like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer had a beard, and he ended up. Oh, sorry, wrong cartoon family. Peter Griffin, when he had a beard, he had a family of birds living in it.
I think I remember that one. Yeah, I'd love one. Just a big beard. He's going to do it with a razor. No, fuck that. I can't be trusted with a razor. It's fucking one blade, mate. Take it all off. I tried using a razor once.
What, a straight blade?
Yeah, that ended so badly. There's an old picture of me, and I've just got a slice across here where I decided to go sideways rather than across. Yeah, that was bad.
I don't trust myself with a straight blade.
No.
There's only been one person in my entire life who has gotten anywhere near my face with a straight blade, and that's my barber.
Yeah, no, I'm always a bit.
He didn't give me much of a choice.
Just pinned you down.
I'm just laying there, and all I hear is and fuck was that? He's like, don't worry about it.
It's just petrified stuff. Just don't cough. Don't move.
See, thought about pulling the Dumb and Dumber trick with the ketchup packets.
Yeah, it's like it's a fucking nervous wreck when I get my hair cut because the barbers I have has got a massive parrot in there, and I can't stand birds when they start flapping. So he calls his bird over, and I'm like, "Fuck!" This thing's flying around, sits on your shoulder, and it's a fuck off bird as well. So one day I will come on the show, and I just have like a bit missing out the side of my head. So what happened? Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we got any more bad habits from chat that you would like to open up about, or any weird habits you've got? I don't think I have any. Do I have any weird habits? I think that was a kind of a rush, and I shouldn't have done this. What? Go on.
No, I won't say something.
No, go on.
No.
Go on. Oh, she won't say it because we're live. That's kind of Go on. Give us.
That might be a good thing.
No. All right, she won't. Apparently, I shake my legs about.
I do.
Is it non-stop? I sing a lot. I sing an awful lot. Obviously, really badly.
Bit tone deaf, are we?
A bit. It's an understatement. So I sing in the shower quite a bit. I sing when I cook.
Fuck?
Well, Mallory's just come out with, I can grow a beard. It's just a lot lower.
Oh, God.
Well, I like that one.
See, I'm not even surprised about that.
We baby Seamus watches too much porn.
I'm not even surprised about that.
Surag has a habit of drinking salad dressing, supposedly. Not a bad thing, I'd imagine. Or just drinking it straight out of the bottle.
I mean, if that's what tickles your fancy.
Chipsticks.
See, I can't use chopsticks.
It says with chipsticks.
The fuck's a chipstick? Was
Oh,
that
Marty, please. Probably. Oh, I went a bit upmarket. I used chopsticks once. It was hard going. I had to work for my food.
I unfortunately have to excuse myself for a second.
That's fine. No, he grabs the container and drinks it with a straw. Yeah, it means chopsticks, yeah. Right, now I'm going to have a quick puff. So I'm currently vaping on, because even though this is not a vape show, we're just going to do it anyway. We have the Squire on top of the beaten up heavy hitter, and inside this is you're not going to see that, Jesus Cookie by Sifu. Throw in chat what you're vaping on as well. We've got the Asgard Mini on the Ira. Inside that, we have the countryest of all the fudges. We also have the Wixbridge V2 on the Borum. Inside that, we have the last smidgens, literally the last smidgens of Frank and Atticus. What one's this? Passion fruit and pineapple. We have the Truss in the billet box. Inside that, cucumber cola. And lastly, we have the Ripsaw and the Suicide side-by-side thingy-majiggy. And inside that, some Faust by Black Rose Elixir. What are you guys vaping on in chat? Just so we know. I don't know if it's a bad habit, but I drink my Coke warm, not refrigerated. It's got to be room temp. That's kind of odd. Yeah, I can't drink warm Coke. That just sounds pretty rancid. Wee Baby Seamus is on the Hexome with the OG recoil, Drip Theory coils with Sifu One Peach Man. Dutch has got a bad habit of drinking night milk. He learned it from Surug. That sounds fucking horrendous. That really does sound so bad. I thought that you didn't like Asgard. Well, do you know what? I rebuilt it and paid attention, and I actually quite enjoy it. It's a good little tank. 2 people witnessed it, Surug. That's proof. Just put the Ripsaw on the Aria. I can't be asked to do that. But yeah, hopefully it's a good vape. I just think it's too big for it, maybe, looking at it. Right now, enjoying his Vandy Vape Requiem Squonker. Drop 1.5 on top with a DRI Cherry Dr. Pepper. That sounds amazing. I do like a Cherry Dr. Pepper. Surug Duchess, you liar. Sounds pretty spot on, isn't it, Duchess? You like to tell the old porcupines. Put the next one in chat if you think Josh has gone for a poo. Because I'm going to... How can I put this in? So put X1 if you think Josh has gone for a poo. Dutch is on the Kirch Plus with the Pulse AO with key lime pie, key lime cookie, and the Squire on the Scepter. You were smashing through that Squire and the Scepter. See, there's another one who thinks Josh has gone for a poo. I rebuilt the Squire quite a few times now. I've been trying to play around a lot with it. And I took advice from Mr. Sewerrug, and it is leak-free and tasting delicious. Fuck you, Sewerrug. You have a bad habit of noticing undersized moustaches. Such a dick. Well, this is weird. I have nothing more to say to you. Oh, let's actually put this on the Aria, see how that tastes. Let's have a go. Let's have a look. Well, that doesn't look weird. Just looks a bit big. We got the Luxotic NC with Turk RDA DIY cheesecake milkshake inside. Oh, Squire just hits better that way. Glad it's worked out for you. You almost look like an adult now. Piss off. I'll work more if Sloan talks more German. I can only say one thing in German, and I don't know what it means. I think we've spoken about this before. I heard a German person say it, and it made me laugh, so it's the only thing I remember. And it is Schnitzelflugen. I don't know what that means, but that's all I can say in German. What are you laughing for? She's taking the piss now. So if anyone can help me what that means, I'll say it one more time for you. Schnitzelflogen. If anyone can help me, tell me what that means. If Tobias was in chat, he would have told me straight away what that means. Looks a bit big. That's what she said. It's more like the other way around, mate. Is that it? Oh dear. Well, he's left me fucking hanging, hasn't he? Fucking hell, he comes in here early and then he's fucked off. You just mentioned socks with ice cream. Well, I don't trust a fucking word that comes out of your mouth now, Sue, so it probably doesn't mean socks with ice cream. Ice cream's in socks, maybe. Has anybody got anything else to say? Right, what we're going to do, we're going to piss off Josh. And we're going to surprise him. Fucking come jump in. The link is in chat if you want to come join us. You're free to join us. We've got 40 minutes left of the show. If you want to... Schnitzengarten, large, ominous, suspicious-looking German sausage. Okay, so it means an ominous, suspicious-looking German sausage. There you go. That's what it means. But I've dropped the link in chat. If anyone wants to jump in, you're more than welcome to. What's that? No, nobody will do. Yeah. I have a bad habit of eating snacks late at night. What's your snack of choice? That is a question. You're a fuck nugget.
Bro, John's just going to come back and be like, what the fuck, bro? Why is there like 42 people in here?
See, we get as many people in as possible. Come on, guys. Just jump in.
Fucking hilarious.
Sua, get on a computer. Mallory, get on a computer. Chris, on your computer. Tom, I'm just going to go through chat. Everybody, just jump in. So what are your bad habits, Duchess?
Yo, I got so many bad habits. My entire life is a bad habit. No, I got really bad habits. So, trying to think about. I'm trying to think of some not so bad ones right off the top, and I want to say definitely one of them is drinking my night milk. Okay, again, I learned this from Sewer Rug. I have physical proof. Don't let him fucking deny it.
I don't even want to ask what night milk is. It just sounds fucking horrendous.
You have to listen. If it wasn't so late for you, I would say jump into the yo-yo hangs sometime, and you'll understand. It's a joke from there, but no. In seriousness, laziness is definitely a fucking huge one. And that means that goes for like everything, right? Like the sink will fill up, like I was saying earlier, and I'll just be like, fuck that shit. I'll just fucking Uber Eats something. I don't give a fuck. Like instead of just like washing the dishes and like making dinner, I'll just be like, no, I'll just Uber Eats that. It's fine. Not a big deal. That also goes to building, like especially when it's like fucking decor day. You understand this? When it's decor day, bro, I'm just like, fuck that shit. I fucking hate doing decors. That's so boring, bro. Doing fucking the same thing over and over and over again for 8 hours a day, and all you have to do is clap in one fucking wire. Like, bro.
That is bad. Yeah, decor days are bad.
Yeah, I'm real bad about that. What else am I bad about? I don't know. There's a lot. I'm trying to like think, and there's like a lot of them. Again, 95% of my life is just nothing but fucking bad habits. So, like, that's just like a thing.
Go on, sir. You going to enlighten us?
Doing what now?
You're going to enlighten us with some of your
What are your bad habits, Matt?
Your bad habits?
Snacking at night. Anything with bread in it.
Yeah.
Really?
What the fuck is this?
Gosh, what? I wasn't here.
Oh, he's gone.
Wow, this guy.
You left me hanging. I was sitting like, yes, hello.
That's terrible.
I told you I had to get up and go.
Oh, we had X1s in chat. Did you have a poo?
No. I had to put the little one down.
Oh.
It's me, still a rug.
So we was asking Surog what his bad habits were. His was snacking at night.
I snack all day long.
Snacking at night. Wake up at like 2 a.m. and just like down a bagel and some extra snacks on the side.
Yeah.
See, I used to be something like that, but as I've gotten older, I've noticed obviously getting up multiple times to piss at night is a thing now.
Sure.
Always got to grab the vape. Don't know what it doesn't matter. Number one or number two, in the middle of the night, got to grab the vape.
Yo, and I leave them scattered throughout my house on purpose. So that way, no matter where I'm going, there's a vape in that fucking room, and I can just pick it up, take a couple.
Well, I have kids, so can't do that.
Mallory's talking about drinking Coke and milk in the same glass. That sounds awful.
Yeah. Oh, she only drinks warm Coke as well, room temperature.
So room temperature Coke with milk sounds.
Really?
I agree.
I could never.
That just sounds pretty rancid, but good on you for trying it. Was it a mistake?
I adorned my coldest water bottle with a Yeti sticker.
Fuck.
Yeah. Confuse them. Keep them guessing, Josh. Keep them guessing.
Oh, the boss bought me a Yeti, like tumbler,
right,
with the company logo on it and stuff. I was like, oh, it came with a sticker. I got nowhere else to put the sticker. I'm going to put it on my water bottle.
Why not?
Vooping is a hood habit. Well, then I must live in the hood.
I live in the hood and I don't voop. I don't voop. Don't voop.
No. All my shit stays here. So when I'm upstairs, you will not let me go.
Other shit goes in the loo, right? Like some of the shit good, but then the vape is...
The majority of the shit goes in the loo. I can't promise that everything makes it into the loo.
You do the best you can.
He's got one of those oblong toilets for the splashback.
I always wait till the last minute.
Sloan, you ever seen a Dutch toilet?
No.
Where the hole for the water leaving is in front?
No, that just...
Oh, it's awful. It's awful. And they're really shallow, too.
Especially if you're low hanging. That's not good news.
Well,
you still have to sort of lift before you flush, just in case.
It's just if you have a fibrous meal and like you drop a long one, it's gonna graze on its way down because it's not going into it. So it's just kind of second hit and then it goes. It's a thing. It's a thing. Ask a Dutch guy; they'll tell you. It's rough out there.
Welcome to Poop Talk with the Poop Whisperer.
I know the ins and outs of the outs and ins, you know? Yeah.
See, splashback was always a thing till someone taught me about the drop wrap, where you lay the toilet roll in, so as it drops, it wraps up, so you don't get the backsplash.
And you do the toilet roll in there?
No, you just lay 2 sheets in there. So when the shit hits it, you don't get the splashback.
2 sheets. That's a small shit.
And I couldn't closet voop. Like, I don't even bring my phone out when I'm in the bathroom. If I'm in a water closet, no.
That's absolutely blasphemy. You gotta have something to do while you're in there.
I just did no. I stare at the wall. I enjoy it. I just did a.
This motherfucker's reading shampoo bottle ingredients.
No, because when I'm touching something. The plane ride to California. I went last month to California and back. Plane ride there and back. I just sat and stared at the seat in front of me. Not on my phone once. Just sat there. I was the middle seat too. Just.
You're a fucking weird guy, bro.
You were the cheese, huh?
Do you remember being kids? We didn't have phones. We didn't get that option. You would just have to entertain.
That's why I had a stack of magazines, and when the magazines got recycled, it was shampoo bottles.
See,
no. I've got to be honest. I don't go on my phone in the toilet.
See, me and Sloan have talked about this. Sterile situation is the way to go. Sterile,
but it's only since being with the missus, because before that I was a dirty bastard, and would do. But now nothing goes in that toilet with me. I'll just sit there and concentrate on what I'm doing. You need 2 hands for the power squeeze.
See? Yeah, he's focused. Don't get me wrong. I'll put weird shit in the mouth, but I won't be weird.
That's why you prop the phone up.
I don't prop a phone. I don't.
So you can sit there and watch TikToks.
Oh, God.
I don't have TikTok either.
But Sue's also the guy that don't charge his phone overnight.
Yeah, I won't charge my phone overnight either. No. Full battery before I go to bed. And just see what happens. I have the attention span of an 87-year-old. You know, I could focus on a leaf for an hour or two, just kind of watch it do its thing, and catch up with me eventually.
But yet you will forget where you are in the middle of a grocery store.
Time after time, yeah, but that's fine. And I love Werther's. Whenever I see Werther's,
that is the reason he makes his own jelly, because he gets lost in the jelly aisle.
Oh hell, I gotta go home and make my own. Got a good job.
Can't get lost at home.
Yeah. No, I do. I'm one of those too. Like when I set up for like doing the show with Seamus, I make like 8 trips in and out of the room, and it'll be like a set of batteries, a liquid. I come back, a vape. I'm like, God, just go, just get going. But I just go, oh, that'd be great too.
I definitely suffer from forgetting why I entered the room.
I just
especially at the office now.
Yeah,
like there's my office across from me is the other service manager. The office behind me is the general manager, and then we just got another service manager who's out in like the common area right now because we don't have another office space for him. But before he showed up, I would literally walk out into the common area and go, "Fuck, what was I supposed to do?" When I either need to go in the camera room or I need to go into the warehouse or the conference room or whatever it is, I'm like, I swear to God, my boss will look out of his. I swear he looks out and goes, "Why the fuck did I hire him?"
When I'm doing my forgetful runs though, before mass, I feel bad for Seamus because I'm normally streaming in just my boxers, so he has to like get the view back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, just a little. Well, it's more like this, but it still happens.
Oh, see, I'm not really forgetful going. I am very forgetful when doing shit, but I'm going to drop the missus in this one. And she's staring at me. Yeah. She does a thing that I like to call the meerkatting. She starts to do something, and then she goes, "Oh," and then she goes and does something else. So she does like 3 things at once. So she'll be cleaning and going, and then she'll go and do something else.
She found something else to clean.
Yeah.
Because you fucking left a mess.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. So
she's prone to the cleaning up after her 2 kids.
What's that?
It's because she's busy cleaning up after her 2 kids.
Dickhead. But true.
The
I'll
only
give you that
difference
one.
is that one of them now kind of looks like an adult. So, that's
You're talking about Cairo, not me.
One of them still in diapers. Let's guess which one.
I just shit where I sit. I don't care.
Just depends. Yeah.
Hey, we may have bought you that chair. Whatever you do with it in your free time is all up to you, pal.
I got to be honest. I love this chair, so I just like swinging in it. Giving me that ability to swing is great.
Yeah, you know what though? Like, I have noticed since you mentioned it, Sloan, that the older I get, the more forgetful I'm starting to become. So, like, I have to do like certain patterns for things. Like, everything goes in its own spot throughout the house and nowhere else. Because otherwise, I'll just be like, "Where the fuck are my keys, bro?" And I'll look for them for like 20 minutes.
Yep. As soon as I walk through the door, my keys.
Yeah, dude, I have a fucking key ring holder on the front door.
Because if I don't hang them up and I leave them on the dining room table, wherever, I will go.
Hi, Tiny Human.
Tiny Human. Tiny humans get impressed by little things slapping on the ground. It's one of my favorite things ever.
So do I, but it's usually tiny humans getting slapped on the ground.
Yeah, that's next for interrupting the stream. That's next. Gotta dad it up a little.
I follow this this Instagram thread called "Kids Getting Hurt."
Oh yeah,
fucking hilarious.
I could watch kids getting hurt all day. I think Ern led me onto that. Ern has a good Instagram account for kids getting hurt. I could watch kids get hurt all day.
Bro, those Instagram accounts are fucking hilarious, bro.
I don't give a flying fuck about your kids.
But talk about keys. I have to leave my keys in the front door, obviously on the inside of the house.
Forget about it.
Because if I don't, they just go walkies.
You have to
82 spots.
The deadlock, like on the inside?
With a key.
What's that?
You have to lock your door with a key from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what as well.
Yeah, that's all. Sorts of against the ADA compliance on this side of the pond.
Nah. No, my house is double. That's why when I vented that battery, I was squealing like a pig because I couldn't fucking couldn't open the doors.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the chain was on.
Sides of the deadlock. They don't have like actual like knobs the way we do.
I've been hours late to work looking for keys. I have about 82 spots I could put them in. So I've been hours late going, where are my keys?
Yeah, I have to leave them in the front door. If not, they just go walkies.
I should put my
Same with my wallet is right next to the front door because if it's not there, it goes walkies.
See, yeah, this is why I don't carry a wallet anymore, bro. I just Apple Pay.
When it comes to my wallet, it's like right next to the lunch bag that I'm not going to pack lunch in.
But it's aspiration. You go, there's that lunch bag. Nope, I got it.
Hey, I'll set the lunch bag up the night before, and it's the wife looks at it like, oh, he's gonna bring lunch in the morning.
No,
I get that text message at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. You forgot your lunch again. So I didn't make lunch.
The intention was good though.
The intention was there. Absolutely, 100%.
So Stu Rep is still on the Tech fingerboards. That's a bad habit of his. He's like a collector. Any of you guys ever mess with those?
Oh
yeah. Yeah, when I was in fucking middle school.
Yeah, I couldn't kickflip with them, so I gave up.
And the snowboards.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I used to make
BMXs.
Yeah, there's a little BMX.
Dave Lloyd says that he hasn't locked his door in 17 years.
I don't lock my doors. Duchess.
Yeah, we found a finger skateboard upstairs, and it must have been in one of my old boxes.
Yeah, it's fucking real weird about that actually. And I don't know what it is, but here in New York, I never lock my fucking door, like ever. My front door is always unlocked.
Really?
Yeah, unless I'm going like on a long fucking trip. Fuck you, man. I know what you're thinking.
You're gonna wake up and Dutch is gonna be Little Spoon.
Like I never lock my door unless I know I'm gonna be gone for several hours.
I'm gonna
right?
jetpack the fuck
Or
out
like
of you,
I'm
Duchess.
leaving the state to go somewhere, right? But when I was in Arizona, my door stayed locked like all the time, bro.
Oh yeah. I live in the third floor apartment. Nobody is going to come up to the third floor to rob my ass, but it's still locked.
See,
I don't
I never
trust.
locked my door.
I don't
See,
lock it. I don't lock my car doors either. And I park the Mercedes in the street. We park the Mercedes in the street, and we don't lock those doors. And then the poop mobile gets the driveway privilege. But yeah, I just don't lock them. What's the
I
point?
have to lock them around here. Where I lived when I was with my mum and that, I never locked. All the doors were left open.
Yeah.
But here, fuck me, if it's not screwed down, someone's gonna fucking take it.
Jeez.
If a weed looks pretty out the front of your house, someone will take it and give it to their wife.
Right.
That's how bad. That's how rough it is. But I think a habit that I did made me remember a habit that I had to change. I didn't think it was a bad habit, but the missus didn't made me do it, and her eyes have gone big looking at me now. Is I never used to wear shoes. I used to go to the shops with no shoes on. I used to go to the pub with no shoes on.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I never used to wear shoes.
Yeah. I developed a really bad habit of because I work from home, right? So I'm always at the house. So I'm always like barefoot, no socks. And anytime I need to go anywhere, like I've developed this bad habit now of not putting fucking socks on and just slipping my fucking shoes on.
Oh man, come on. If I'm at home,
Like
I
a
have
fucking
slippers.
savage, bro.
I wear slipper or I wear like house shoes at home. Like I can't.
Yeah, I got a pair of it's either slippers or Crocs.
Yeah.
And I'm that fucking weirdo that if I have to go somewhere on like my day off or something, I'm not putting fucking socks and shoes on. This motherfucker's going out in either Crocs or slippers. I give no fucks.
Yeah, dude. I just slip my fucking shoes on. I go do what I need to, and then I come home and kick them right back off.
Adam was the exact opposite. Barefoot everywhere. Come on.
Yeah, I used to go to the pub. Just go see my mates barefooted, shopping barefooted. Used to go everywhere barefooted.
Just notice the stickiness on the floor and think nothing of it.
Not walking these streets barefoot.
Never used to bother me. But then, since being with the missus, I have to wear shoes, and I have to wear flip flops in the house.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing.
I've got them on now.
I could never walk any of the roads in America barefoot. I just can't trust it enough. I could do it in the UK, but I can't trust the roads in America.
I love that you could do it in the UK because the UK sewer system used to just be, piss where you are, So
out the window.
Yeah, out the window. Bucket goes. That used to be the sewer system up there.
Blood, piss, and shit that's on these roads here. No.
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah.
Especially in Massachusetts.
You can use condoms, needles, crack pipes, everything. No thanks.
My feet were just so hardened at the bottom that I never really used to hurt my feet walking around. Now, because I've had to wear shoes, I step on the smallest thing, and I'm like, fuck,
that's probably why he's forgetful now.
What's that?
See, he walked barefoot all these years, and that's probably why he's forgetful now, because he contracted some silly fucking disease from walking barefoot. Now his brain's a pile of fucking porridge.
Probably, yeah. But now it's a trend, isn't it? Called grounding or some shit like that. When people are trying to convince people to walk around barefooted.
Fucking millennial hipsters.
It is. Tide Pods.
I was ahead of the time.
Yeah,
I was ahead of the time. I'm a hippie at heart.
Eating Tide Pods, snorting condoms,
grounding your feet. I mean, it's all there. Sloan, given the schooling you're going for, I saw recently a post about bend your knife or bend the knife. It's like, how do you feel about that? Is that conceptually a genius idea? It's a safe way to toss your machete because the kids roaming around with machetes are going to go, oh, look, a bin. Let's just get rid of this, right? Like, is it forthcoming?
It's like an amnesty day for these kids because obviously we have a knife issue. We do. It's more of a machete issue. Yeah. And basically what people are doing is trying to say, let's get more off it. Just bin them in these amnesty boxes and they just destroy them. So they don't have to walk into a police station and go, knife.
Not here.
Because you
Cops need to run
threaten someone with it.
Off anything you turn in.
Exactly.
You threaten someone with it, you collect the coin, and then you go, but I've been the knife, so there's nothing you could come after me for, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's safe.
They've been doing it for donkey's years. They used to do it when I was at school. They used to come in, they used to put a big metal container. What was it used to be called? When we was at school, it was swap a knife for a life. They used to come in and do talks about how stabbing people can kill them. And then they go, well, if you got any knives, there's a bin outside, just bin them and don't do it
That
again.
is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
It probably works just as good as the gun buyback programs here.
I just imagine the officer going in the class, putting the metal bin on the desk and going, I'm going to turn around, all right? And if you just put a knife in there, no judgment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Drop them in. Oh, wait. Just.
It is such a pointless idea, but I suppose they've got to be seen to tick some sort of box.
Yeah.
It's probably just full of rubbish. People just probably think it's another bin.
I hope there's a huge camera right in front of it, just pointed at it. So you're like, honesty, it's safe. Just conceptually, do you think it actually works? Have you checked in the stats? Has anyone ever been the knife?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I think probably people do use it, but more people that are like fucking trying to get rid of old knives. I've just bought a new steak knife. What do I do with this? Oh, look, there's a bin out there. There you go.
Oh,
the policeman goes,
Yeah.
there's blood on this.
There's blood on this.
It's a hybrid human bear creature.
Man, bear, pig.
Yeah, that was it.
And from the chat, Dave Lloyd's wife is a barefoot. She's, how do you say, country yokel. My wife, Appalachian, barefoot all the time too. She's got more calluses than me. I got soft pads. She's got callus. Good for her. Yeah, can't do it.
I love being bare. I think to be honest, it was probably more through laziness. The closest I got to wearing shoes was wearing loafers. Sorry, we used to call them gophers. You just stamp the backs down.
Yeah.
I had put some shoes in, like fuck it. That was it. But now, my feet are covered. My feet have not touched the ground for a very long time.
And since you've been heavy on socks, do you wear the low cut or tubes all the way up to the knees? What kind of socks are you wearing?
When I was a kid, I used to wear like the tube socks were like neon pinks and yellows and leopard prints and shit.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, that was the thing.
And but now it's fucking any sock I can get, the cheapest shit I can buy. Because if I put shoes on with no socks, my shoes smell like death, and I end up having to go in the bin. So it's just any socks I get for Christmas. Because I don't know if it's the same in America, or if it's just my family. For Christmas, from your mum and dad, you always get boxes and socks.
Yeah,
socks and underwear.
Yeah.
So my old man takes it to a new level and buys me like a pack of 30 socks and a pack of 30 boxes, and I'm sorted. So whatever it gets me, I use.
I literally never gotten that shit for Christmas, like ever.
No,
I usually get coal. Lumps of coal. I have a charcoal grill though, so it makes sense. Like I just put it in the grill afterwards.
It comes in a bag.
It's fine. It's fine.
But I found now, I think it was a couple of years ago, I never got any boxes and socks, and I was actually disappointed. I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna have to go fucking buy some now.
Yeah. Just ruined Christmas Eve. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. But as a kid, you're like, for fuck's sake, more boxes and socks.
Oh man.
Oh, cheers, Duchess. I didn't know that was still going. If you want to donate,
I don't know if it actually still is or not, but
go check it out. If they're still running, go drop some coin in for the Sinister family.
Good cause. I gave a little too. It's a good cause.
Good man.
Oh yeah,
Good
it's still going, but it's a bit pitiful at the moment.
Where's it at?
Like $1,500.
What was the goal?
10 grand.
They will start pushing it a lot more. So, guys, if you got a spare couple of quid, anything you can spare, even if it means foregoing a coffee for 2 days on the trot,
or a tech deck or two, Stu. Come on.
No, I don't. That brings up a pretty good point. I don't know what the cost of an average funeral is in the UK, but bare bones minimum cost here is $7,000, and that's like no viewing, no, you get a rental casket and you're cremated.
Oh shit! I don't know how much the funeral is over there. Over here, sorry. How much is a bog standard funeral?
I got a coffee can just waiting to be filled up. That's and a charcoal grill. I've already talked about it, so I'm set. I'm not going to pay those big prices.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be dried and stuffed and turned into a coat hanger.
Oh, I would use that often.
Yeah,
it's a one of one.
I want to get taxidermy. Just plant me on the couch with a beer in my hand.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm down for some taxidermy, 100%.
Just sit there with it. Just use me as a cup holder and a remote holder.
I think the worst one was when an old friend of mine died, and she was only in her early 20s, and she died, and she wanted to be buried in a wicker basket, and having to walk down holding that and feeding the roll around inside was a bit grim. But apparently that was still like proper fucking expensive.
Sure.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, as long as it doesn't go against any weird law, funeral homes here will grant any wish that the decedent has. Like I've seen some stories where people have been buried in a casket standing up instead of the traditional laying down.
That's just being difficult.
Just walkers, yeah.
See, I know in the Muslim
makes it easier to get out, I guess.
Yeah. Give a stretch.
It's going to hurt your knees after a while having to stand up for that period of time.
Right?
Well, no, in the Muslim religion, we're just wrapped in cloth and laid on our side, so it's going to work out a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
No?
Depends on the cost of the cloth.
For the coffin.
$5,000, which is about $7,000 what they were saying theirs was, so it's about the same.
About 7,000.
So I suppose with a coffin as well. Hang on, this is going to ruin my search history.
There we go.
Buy a coffin, UK. Right, how much is a? No, this is one come up for £35, but I think that's a kid's one, not a kid's one, like a toy one. All right. Okay, you go funeral homes. Let's have a butcher's. God, this guy looks a bit scary. Prices. Here we go. I can't believe I'm looking at this. Oh, here we go. 950 quid.
There you go.
So under $1,000.
But then you gotta have the pallbearer. You gotta, I mean, everyone's got to get paid. And Stu, what do you got? You got any blind decks? I'll buy one of those.
What is 950 pounds in US dollars?
That weighs a lot, man. Give or take. I don't know.
That's 1,176.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Ern's talking about a green burial.
I could do that on one of my paychecks, bro.
There's burials where you could be put into the ocean now, from what I understand. Like they could make you a part of the aquatic life and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I would just donate my. Yeah.
Sorry. If you're down, Sloan, I could do it on one of my paychecks, right? I got you.
There you go.
I want to be buried
in the ocean. So
buried at sea. That's a thing, Josh.
So some sort of scuba diver. You're like that.
Weighted, so I'm not floating around. But I want a fucking trident.
I want to be dressed up as a pirate.
Fuck with all the people that that believe in like Atlantis and shit.
I want 2 separate cinder blocks so my legs can look like I'm in the mid walk. Dressed up as a pirate, and something floating one arm up. And that way it could be like,
oh come on, you don't want the Johnny Depp pose?
You know what Hunter S. Thompson did?
He got blown out of a cannon.
Shot out of a cannon, yeah. His ashes.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I think Johnny Depp paid for most of that as well, didn't he?
I'm not sure. I can't comment. But I do know that I watched a documentary on him and his artist, Ralph Steadman, talking about it. And Hunter yelling at him saying, I've told you 10 times for 1,000 years, you got to have 2 thumbs on the fist. So the fist that he got launched out of had 2 thumbs on it. It was really bizarre.
Have you seen his morning routine?
Really bizarre. Really bizarre.
Fuck, man. You'd be chewing the table after about the first hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ern's confirming. Yeah, Johnny Depp paid for most of it, but he conceptualized that in the like 70s, 80s. He was ready for it. He was like, shot of a cannon, 100 feet in the air. You know.
Is that why? Is that why you were like, "Got a jar of dirt"?
I just like the old documentary when he's like off his face and acid, just in the garden, just shooting guns about.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then he'll go in and just write an amazing piece while he's sitting there like jittering around like.
He's from Colorado, and it makes sense. The altitude, you know, gets people a little. But when I die, I'll donate my body to, you know, some school, UCLA or something. Here, inspect this. You know, have fun. They'll find all sorts of ranch cups in there. Like they'll find all sorts of things. You know? Ice cream socks, whatever. Tech decks. I'll eat a couple tech decks. Why not? Make it an interesting find. You know, like in school when you dissect owl poo and you're like, ooh, rat bones. Like my stomach, they'd be like, oh crap, there's some things in here. You know,
there's a lot of jelly in there.
I just make it a fun surprise for him. Like he swallowed a whole one of these. Yeah.
You ready? You ready for this cost analysis, Adam?
Go on.
In Massachusetts, the funeral cost generally $1.2 million. The end of life cost, all the preparation, the embalming, everything that goes into it, $1.81 million, for a grand total of $2.83 million.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Wait, yep. Welcome to America.
See, it still blew me away when I found out the missus was pregnant, and everyone was going like, I know Jay and Hope, and that was telling me how much it was costing to have a kid in America. Like fucking, the only thing I had to pay for was fucking petrol
to get there.
Right?
Yeah, that was it. And even now, like he's going to be a year next month. We've just gone for like a development assessment, and that's like the third one he's had.
That's why I was talking about I'll donate my body to studies because it's no cost. When we were having our second child, we did that where we were part of a study, a medical study, and we got free 3D ultrasound prints and stuff. And the cost of it was much less than our firstborn because we were part of a study. So that's how we kind of squeezed it in here in America.
See, we get all that for free. We get about 5 or 6 throughout it. But we did one time go to a private clinic and done a 3D one because she wanted one between the scans, and they made it into a little video for her. And how much was that? 60 quid? 70 pounds? And that was like the only cost we ever had to incur, apart from obviously petrol and parking.
Cost of childbirth, $13,024 for a natural birth.
Yeah. So
and upwards of $23,000 for, and then there's hospital stays.
Yeah. What about if you get the ocean section thing?
So you get a choice how you want it.
What is that called? Ocean section?
The water birth.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, where they cut your stomach.
That's a
C-section.
Oh, sea ocean, same thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What's the cost? That's just trying to get down to brass tacks here.
You guys all going on that one. It was like, what?
I was trying to figure it out. So yeah, if you get the like Pacific or the Atlantic, I'm sure it's a different cost. But either way, that sounds natural, close.
Fucking.
So I went ahead and looked it up just because I was now curious, since Josh looked it up for Massachusetts, and I'm not too far from him. Average cost in the state of New York for a funeral, all right? Funeral costs $1.08 million, all right? End of life cost $1.91 million, bringing your grand total to $2.99 million.
More expensive to die in New York than it is in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
The cost of dying. Could you imagine?
But to become a U.S. citizen, it only costs you $725.
Exactly.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, like me and T, we've been talking I have for many years to move out to America, but since you're working out how much shit costs,
So
it is too much money.
since your family lives in Missouri, I decided to look this up for you. Total cost, all right, for average funeral cost in the state of Missouri, $1.87 million.
To what?
To die in Missouri.
Yep.
To die in misery?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You can't die till you pay that fee. Okay.
Jeez. No, kick me over the border. I'd be fine. Tom Lyford brought up a really important point. The only two things that are certain in life:
Death and taxes.
Nothing else is guaranteed.
No. Welcome to America.
And to become a UK citizen,
Yes.
1,300 quid.
So I just bring a bunch of fish with me, and I could get in.
That's not including the $4,000
Squid.
you got to pay for the fucking goddamn.
With the tinglies.
Yeah. Tingly tentacles.
You guys pay for everything with like weight and sea animals. I could do that.
Here's the thing, though, Josh. I don't know if that number is calculated to include the filing fee, which is like fucking $3,000 for.
So the
paperwork.
application for an adult citizenship is 1,330 quid.
Okay.
You have to take a test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a test.
It's
You have to also pay the fucking NHS
pounds.
fee as well.
it's £50 to take the Life in the UK test.
Yep.
Which I failed.
Barefoot, knife bends, got it.
Yeah, you
Straight away.
You got it. It was a dragon fight.
19 quid to send your fingerprints to the Home Office.
Yep.
And about 150 to do an English test.
Yeah. They didn't. I don't know if it's on there or not, though, Josh. But you also have to pay, and it may have changed since I looked. I don't know if they included it in that 1,300 or not. But last time I looked, you also have to pay a £700, 700-pound NHS fee as well. So that's on
NHS.
top of all the other like citizen type stuff that you got to do.
Because you got
That's
to pay.
crazy.
So when you pay your taxes, you pay your national insurance as well, which is fucking minuscule, and that technically covers all your medical bills.
Yeah.
Good night, Chris. Thank you for stopping by.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, so that
good time with
covers
that dude.
all your medical bills. I've had.
Can I just come over and claim asylum?
Can do.
Yeah. Is there a flat near you, Adam? Is there a
Huh?
open flat near you? I could just go
Yeah.
acquire.
Got a spare room?
Sloan, you want to sponsor all of us? We'll just come to the UK.
We're afraid of Joe Biden. That's
But
reason enough for asylum.
Yeah. It's mental because if you think about it, I had to go for scans on my knees. So I had ultrasounds, CT scans, I'm having an MRI scan, physiotherapy, and it's cost me nothing.
Time and
Yeah.
effort.
You know what? I actually
I'd rather
before-
pay in time and effort than a couple of grand each time.
Yeah. So real quick, Sloan, before you sponsor me coming over, though, I have to do a little bit of research on Prime Minister Truss because I don't know jack shit about her.
Fucking neither do I, mate.
Huh?
Neither the fuck do I. I never heard of her before she decided to pop up out of nowhere.
Here she
Yeah.
is. She's taking over. No pressure.
I don't know who she is.
The new
Only for a
Harris.
short period of time, though. It was either that or old Rishi Sunak, one of the richest people in the world. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope she's not another one of the silver spooners.
Oh, I don't know. We'll soon find out. Everything's up in the air. So I think she's probably the least of our worries at the moment.
Yeah.
She's just probably feeling bad. She's the last person.
I don't know jack shit about fucking Liz Truss, bro.
Was that forget Joe Biden? I'm afraid of CDC and FDA.
Think about
She
that,
claimed-
Duchess.
Wait, what?
Please. Think about that, Duchess. We could be over there and get all the liquid flavors we want. Not any judgment on vaping. They'd like
Oh, look,
support it.
if you're going, I'm staying.
I know
See,
you don't lock your doors, bro.
That's why
I'll see you soon.
I think that's why
I'm gonna
Jen-
start locking my doors now.
I think that's why Jen doesn't want to pay to go and visit because she's afraid that I won't want to come home.
I mean,
you can
she's
go-
probably right, bro. Honestly, every time I've been over there, I'm like, do I really have to catch this plane right now? Like, can I just like not stay?
So you can come over here and go to shop and buy like 250ml bottles.
See, that's what we're. And I'd love all the sunshine out there. You know, the good
Here's
weather.
the
And
thing. I couldn't.
was
I
it?
could, right? I could, but at the same time, I would feel real bad for Sloan if I ever moved to the UK, right?
Why?
Because then he wouldn't be the best coil builder in the UK.
Son of
Oh,
Here we go. I'm gonna stand down for this one. You guys have fun.
I mean, to be fair, there's only like 3 of them over there, but I'm just saying.
Oh, we've got more.
MT
More.
or what was it? What's his name?
We got TKKs.
MNT.
We got we do got more. They're all coming out of the woodwork now.
Yeah,
So it's good. It's good to have some
yeah.
competition.
America's
And
fucking saturated, bro. Like oversaturated, like crazy.
it's
Everybody
could
knows how
build
to build.
round wire.
already.
I could round wire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we talking? So, Duchess, were you saying the fastest or the bestest? I'm trying to narrow that down.
I said the
Well-
best.
well, we're not getting into this because
Yeah.
the video speaks volumes.
Josh got the right idea. All right, you guys wrap it up.
We're gonna have a redo anyways, bro.
You guys wrap it up. We'll stand by. We'll stand by.
But
Well,
I got time. You want to do this?
no, because it's fucking 2:00 in the morning here.
I don't give a fuck.
you
I had
don't
to do it at 1:30 last time. Build on my time.
So what's a half hour later?
That's
We
3 sets
invited
of
him.
coils for him. Duchess.
You
That's 3
did.
sets. Open calls, man. Open calls.
We'll do it again. Don't you worry. We'll
Oh,
do
we
it
will.
again.
Sloan, can your missus hear us?
Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
no.
we're
Yeah.
2 hours. We're almost 2 hours in.
Yeah. 17 days. Have you written the letter yet?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Good. Good man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yes, I did.
Good man. Good man. 2-page or 1?
Three.
Sloppy.
How's everything going with your wait, when's the expo?
8th.
The 8th
Or
of
not.
August- or of October?
Yeah. The Saturday. So it's either the 8th or the 9th, one of the days.
Oh, wow.
So it's all coming together to a point. But
Are you
a
ready?
lot of work. No.
No.
No. Fuck no. No, I am ready, but the stock isn't ready.
Yeah.
Because
How
I'm
much-
like
how much
Duchess,
you
I
taking with
actually
you?
sell coils.
How much are you taking with you?
Put it this way, there's 18 variations. I'm taking 20 pairs of each.
Jeez.
There's 80 variations, you said?
There's 17 variations, 18 variations, and 20 of each.
Holy fuck.
So
That's
it's
a
a
lot.
lot.
No, unfortunately not, Stu. You're about to witness everybody closing up the show.
Yeah, because Fatty needs his sleep.
Yeah.
I need to go have a snack.
No snacking for me.
Yeah, Matt already texted me. He said he was about to go Pooh Bear some jelly. So
I just finished the batch. We just made a batch. Blueberry. Josh, give it time. When are you mailing me a moratorium? Monday? Give me
Monday.
time, man. It's the weekend.
hey, Matt, where's my jelly, bud?
Dude, I'm just gonna knock on your door, open it, and put it inside.
No, he's not.
Miles
he's
here.
He's gonna come in and
Miles
just
here.
smear it on you while you're in bed. It should be running it around your lips while you're asleep.
It's okay.
You are all fucking damaged. I love each and every one of you, but you're all fucking
Don't
damaged.
cry. It will turn me on even more. Shh.
I love going across the pond. You guys are. This is different. This is different. In the UK, they call it a lift. Here in the US, we call it an elevator. I guess we were just raised differently, you know?
Oh
Sorry.
dear.
So, for fuck's
Fucking
sake.
dad jokes
Here
again.
we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This
Well,
guy.
we're reaching that 2-hour mark, guys. You know,
So,
it's 2 a.m. for Andy.
The 2-hour mark. It's nearly 2 a.m. in the UK. It's whatever time in Colorado because
he's 2 hours behind us.
that mountain standard time shit doesn't exist.
It's 2 in the
Yeah,
afternoon
he's
for me.
2 hours behind us, so it's 6:55.
2 in the afternoon.
That's
Sun's still out.
5 of 9. I'm gonna start wrapping this up. Actually, no, we're not gonna start wrapping this up. Fuck songs. Why do I keep doing that?
Oh, I forgot you guys got songs.
All right, chat. Start rolling up with some songs.
Shit, I gotta find some songs now. What have I been listening to?
Mallory Gates. I wonder what my parents did to fight boredom before the internet. I asked my 17 brothers and sisters, and they don't know either.
Oh God.
Am I the only one that's ready with songs?
I will in a minute.
Yeah, just
I've got 2 songs.
Oh, good God.
Oh, I've got one more to find. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Be there in just a second. Oh fuck!
Don't shake it more than twice. You'd be playing with it.
See, there's rules. There's rules.
There's rules to this.
Well, I'm going for this one. Right, I'm done. Josh, what are your 2 songs?
Joker and the Thief by Wolf Mother.
Oh, I haven't heard that song forever. Fuck.
Who's the father?
Wolf Father. And Like a Stone, Audio Slave. I've been stuck on the 2000s rock playlist on Spotify lately.
Who else is ready?
I got 2.
Go on then.
We're gonna do "Origin of Sin" by Chelsea Grin,
Yep.
and "What a Horrible Night to Have a Curse" by Black Dahlia Murder.
Go on, Surug.
Yeah, roll with it from Oasis. Yeah, take your time.
Oh,
You gotta roll with it. Yep.
And then I believe it's Pizza Burnin' by the Rolling Stones. I'll never leave your pizza burning. Is that what they say? Does that count? Here's Josh. Josh, does that? That's how I. You guys, isn't that right? Rolling Stones, pizza burning. Final answer.
fucking dead.
Did I not?
Yo, what?
It's about overcooking pizza, isn't it?
Listen.
Go on.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I actually wrote Pizza Burning.
Thank you. Thank you. So justified. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Oh, God damn it.
right. So my 2 songs is I got 5 on it by Lunes and John Butler Trio. I don't want to see your face no more.
Good man.
Oh, we need 2 from chat. Such a dick, man.
That's what I hear. Pizza burning. That's what I thought he was.
Oh, should we let the guests pick a song each?
Yeah, sure.
Go on, pick a song each from chat.
If that's the case.
That's definitely gonna pick something that's dark and loathing.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Tom Lyford, my man Tom Lyford. He put in here Slayer Dead Skin Mask.
Who needs a pin?
Dropping shit.
It's overrated. I'll do that too. Let's get rid of this. It's fine. I don't have one either now.
Are we just tossing shit now? Fuck. All right.
Let's get rid of it. Reds Rippers. It's fine.
Did you just hear that?
A little bit. He's gone mental. It's 2 a.m. He's mental. It's good.
So that happened.
Come on, Matt. Pick one out of fucking chat.
Oh, you want me to? Oh, good. Because I saw Teeny Weeny by Byron Lee and the Dragonaires from Dave Lloyd. Teeny Weeny. You wanted me to pick one. That's what we're going with.
What did you pick?
Fucking damaged individuals.
One more time. So we're going Teeny Weeny
Yeah.
by Byron Lee and the Dragonaires.
Wait, was that in the chat?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dave Lloyd. Dave Lloyd.
Really?
Did I spell his name right? We get along just fine. Yeah.
All right, fine. It was. All right.
Oh.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about the ending of the show, completely gone off fucking topic as usual. But
Unless we're throwing.
you know, I'm not. Adam and I don't have to. We don't have to pimp any of our stuff because it's scrolling down the bottom. But these two fine gentlemen right here are more than welcome to pimp out their own stuff if they'd like, as far as social medias and shows.
We chucking shit now.
No.
They're doing.
Duchess, you want to go first? Sorry. Duchess.
Got his turn them on.
Yeah, you trying to wake up the kid? Honestly.
Matt, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Rolling Stones, man. Rolling Stones. Here's the thing. Duchess, why don't you go first?
No,
Stuff
because
going on
Duchess
here.
goes last. Go on, Matt. Duchess
Oh.
goes last.
Oh, yeah, Duchess always goes last. That's right. So, Sewer Rug. Yeah, Sewer.rug on the Instagram. I post vape pics and sewer pics and nothing in between. It's just for a lot of fun. Besides that, I do a show with Seamus on Sundays called Mass. That's a fun show. You can check that out. Sunday, Colorado time. I don't know what it is, but it's over there. Besides that, why don't you take it away, Duchess? I'm done throwing stuff.
He's run out.
Wait, did you just say you don't know what time your show is?
Yes, it's on Colorado time. Bearded Viking. Got to be careful with that one.
All right, so that would be
Oh, that's
that would be
broken.
1 p.m. Colorado time, 3 p.m. Eastern for the rest of us, because all the other time zones don't really actually matter. So outside of that, for me, if you're not doing so already and you would like to, then you can always follow me over on Instagram. That's Duchess_Coils with an S, because one, I'm not edgy, and two, I don't know how to fucking spell. Outside of that, you can catch me and Sloan tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern, 10:30 Greenwich Mean Time, and Greenwich Mean Time. Forgot it's not summer anymore. Over right here, actually, on this channel. I almost said over on the Cloud Cartel channel. Matt, would you fucking stop? That's so goddamn disgusting. Holy shit.
Duchess, go on. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done.
That's just a picture of another man's crotch.
It's called
You done?
Wonderland. It's a great movie. Here's Shrek. There was Shrek. Sorry, keep going.
Your missus is gonna come up and smack you upside the head in a minute.
Yeah.
You just chucking
Bro,
shit.
I can't wait for her to come out of the room and just fuck you up, bro.
What
Fine,
the fuck
man.
are you
This-
doing?
Anchorman.
Anyway, so yeah, you can always find me and Sloan here tomorrow with our fantastic other co-host Jay, aka. 5:30 Eastern, 10:30 Greenwich Mean Time, right here on this channel for another episode of Codename Wired. Outside of that, I do have a couple things that I'm still currently working on. There's been some delays in the building process because I ran out of certain wire that I need. So I have to make an order now, unfortunately. Outside of that, that will be coming real soon. Matt Surrug is not allowed to order from me. I'm canceling everything from Colorado because he already said he's going to buy everything out before the rest of you fantastic humans can buy anything.
Go on, Duchess.
Outside of that,
Go on, Duchess. I'm listening.
outside of that's me done. I hope you guys all have a fantastic evening. If you're gonna do anything, then just keep on vaping, vape like Rosie.
Oh God! Thank you once again for coming out every couple of weeks and letting us either piss you off or entertain you. I'm not quite sure anymore.
I'm not even joking. A little bit of pee just to come out.
Wait a little. As you can tell, if you're new here, we have a lot of fun and we don't always stay on topic. If you, for whatever reason, want to or need to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of us via email, across the pond, usuk@gmail.com. We never get anything. So I think the last email I got was actually from Face Meat because he wants to be a guest on the show. So we're going to have to work on that. We do have a Patreon. We have two patrons at the current moment. We have Mr. Frank Undy and Anthony Ramella currently paying the bills. I can't tell you what to do with your money because you're all adults, because you need to be an adult to be here. Because we say some dirty words. Fuck, shit, cunt. Just, you want to throw us a few bucks, throw us a few bucks. It is what it is. If not, cool. Come out for the entertainment. Thanks again for joining us. We'll be back in another couple of weeks with probably another fucked up show.
Bye.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Go follow